Hey everybody, wait, don't click away. KO here with a small important message. You might have seen this already from the thumbnail, but you're going to see some alterations in this video as I'm editing it after the fact. We actually can't share the little snippet of the story because it was deleted, which is crazy. I guess it was deemed too spicy for even Reddit, and they went ahead and deleted the whole story. We're still going to give it to you anyway. Luckily, we recorded everything. We just didn't take that little screenshot of the story itself. So, we're just going to be speaking about it. If you don't see the snippet, don't worry. Karaya's going to be reading it to you from start to finish, and you're still going to get our opinion. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Hi everyone, this is Karaya,
This is KO.
and welcome to Am I the A-hole? And at least for the one that I'm gonna talk about, it is there a statute of limitations for mom jokes?
Dang. Yo, Mama joke's like making a comeback.
Yo mama, yeah, yo mama, yo mama. But this one will need a little bit of context because context matters, right? Um, it says, "Am I the a-hole for making fun of my bully's dead mom?"
Okay.
Dead mom.
Dang. All right, let's see.
It feels kind of rough when you talk about a person, but context is important here, so let's get on with that. It says, "I, 14 male, am frequently bullied at school. I'm autistic, so naturally I'm frequent target for teasing at my school, which sucks. Nobody so wrong. Today in gym class, me and my friend, who is also 14 and male, were walking outside, and my friend is also autistic, so he's also target for bullying. These two girls, people who have given us issues in the past, started following us. They were laughing and mockingly trying to make conversation with us. The bullying wasn't intense today or anything. They were just teasing us. They asked me how my tard class was making fun of our autism. Yeah. Being 14-year-olds, as you can expect, me and my friend have also an awful sense of humor. A typical 14-year-old sense of humor. So when at one point one of the girls said, "Do you see how hurt he is? Don't be so mean to the autistic," in an obviously mocking way. My friend replied, "See, your mom," which I laughed a little bit at. She then said, "My mom is actually dead. That's so rude of you." Because of the type of person she is and how she usually interacts with us, both me and my friend didn't care, and we seen her mother. She was very overweight last time I saw her. So we were silent for a bit. I then asked her, how many urns did she fill up?
Okay. Oh my god, I know.
I love it. I almost cursed in Spanish. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was a burn. Okay, obviously, there's this. We'll get into it later. We're gonna continue.
Okay, yeah. So while me and my friend were laughing, oh my god, and I feel guilty of giving a chuckle here. I'm sorry. She started crying and ran off. Her friend told me that I had no business making fun of something so sensitive. I simply told her that she had no business making fun of a disability that one had no control over.
Exactly.
Am I the a-hole? Let's discuss.
I have a lot to say about this one. This one's really good. Okay.
Oh my god, you can start.
Yeah, thank you. In my household, we have a whole thing about this. All right. excuse me, we have a whole phrase, and the way we say it, and you might have heard it if you're from Puerto Rico. You are Caraya. You might have heard this. It said sin vara y sin fuerte, right? So it's about how
Yeah.
God will punish you. I put it in quotes. How God will punish you without any kind of like belt or anything like that. You'll get a punishment in karma, basically. So this was a
Yeah,
karmic
karma.
reaction, in my opinion. This is a karmic reaction. Listen, this there was 14-year-old girls, right? That's what it was.
Yeah, the bullies,
Yeah,
which is usually, well, bullies exist in any gender, but you always see that this kind of snarky stuff coming out of boys.
hmm,
So it was the opposite.
exactly.
Two autistic, two autistic
And that's
teenagers
another
where
thing. Like,
males were bullying.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can't
we
do
were
that.
being
Like,
bullied.
first of all, you can't make fun of anybody. But it's like in a fight, right? Like, let's talk about physical fights. Um, no person is going to just stand there and take the hits. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
Oh
this is
yeah,
the same thing. You're not physically hurting these people, but you are emotionally hurting them. You can't expect them not to fight back, right? That's the whole thing. So that's why I say this person is not the a-hole. Like, 100% not. You're defending yourself, and you're not taking it a step further. You're defending yourself in the same exact way that someone is attacking you. Just like with a physical fight. If someone's
yeah,
attacking you, you would defend yourself, maybe fight back. In my opinion, did he go a little bit too far? Yes, a little bit. But the joke was kind of funny. I mean, fat shaming obviously is not a good thing. But I mean, sin body sin fuerte. That's kind of what they get for attacking them, calling
yeah,
them, the R word. But calling them tards, that's something that just doesn't sit well. So you get
yeah.
what you deserve, I guess. I don't know. What do you think?
You had it coming. Got another thing coming. Like the song. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm showing my colors and my age. Okay. In my case, this touches close to home because I was bullied when I was at school. Um, it was pretty hard. I imagine an easy target. And I had a very rough time in elementary and middle school. In high school, well, I had like a tougher skin, and
Mhm.
I got lessons in karate. So if something happened, I will fight back this time. But now, like I can understand perfectly, and now, because of my disabilities and whatever, I'm overweight. So I can relate a little bit to the other side. They're calling like your mom like of a fat or whatever. But also, I had two kids on the spectrum, and one of them has been bullied
Mhm.
at school. And I told her, as long as if it's not physical, if you have to say something back, just reciprocate the energy.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's- I know it sounds wrong, but sometimes this is the thing with bullies. Bullies don't understand
Hmm.
and they don't understand words. They understand actions. So with bullies, unfortunately, it is, and I work at a school. Most of them they do learn their lesson after talking and whatever, but some of them don't. So like the reciprocation, as long as it's not like physical, if you have to say something, say it. The fat jokes, like it will be messed up if somebody points like if I'm dead and they point my daughter is not being a bully here. So it's not like a contest,
Yeah.
whatnot. But yeah, like come on. You just call the R word to a person. You're
Exactly.
bullying a person who has autism, which is a disability. Then you cannot pretend that person to not talk back at you and say something. If you're being mean, disrespectful, and being an a-hole, don't expect the other person to just take it
Exactly.
and don't say anything in return. That the joke went too far, and like how many earns or whatever. Sure, it did. That's why I cannot
A little bit.
say that this person is the a-hole completely. Come on, he's a teenage boy. But
Exactly.
I cannot say this person is an a-hole because they were answering back of a person being a bully. That's why I can call him.
Yeah, and you hit it on
It's
the
just
head
in
too.
the middle range. It's just like a chaotic, not. Oh my god! It was a D&D game. How
Like,
would you name this game?
chaotic neutral, I guess.
Chaotic neutral, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
And just say like, yeah, like you did what you did. Yeah. If I have the judge thinking,
The gavel.
how you call that though?
The gavel.
The gavel.
Yeah.
English is my second language, and I didn't learn that over there in Puerto Rico. At least here, well, you learn something too. And cleats, but yeah, not the a-hole.
Yeah. I agree. What do the comments say though?
Oh my goodness, this is nice. It says, well, it was a low blow. You can expect immunity from what you're dishing out. She mocked you for something you can't control. You did it back. Maybe she will learn that words hurt. It is sad that her mother died, but she can hide behind that to bully you and your friends.
Exactly.
And that one has 2,000 buttons.
Man, that's crazy.
And I said another one. And this was posted, I forgot to tell you, 6 hours ago.
Oh wow, really?
Oh yeah,
That's
6 hours
fresh.
ago.
That's hot.
Yeah, that's hot, coming hot. Okay, and then another person is Piper6728. Agreed, overall, this is not the a-hole. Making fun and insulting something as autism is just as bad as insulting a dead relative. This is what a good lesson for her that sounds like it was what she deserved. Just don't do something like that to someone who hasn't done it to you. That will be an a-hole move. And then someone, Luz_Mariah, posted in the comments, yeah, about 6 foot low. It's what it is. I hopefully she learned something.
Exactly.
So overall, all the comments like, not the a-hole, not the a-hole, not the a-hole.
Yeah.
So yeah, not the a-hole, dude. You know, like stand your ground. And I said, I know, as neurodivergents, we tend to like try to keep the peace and not try to be confrontational. Our brain synapses are not the same as everyone else, so it's kind of like rough. You don't want to be like the troublemaker or whatnot, but sometimes you just have to reciprocate the energy. You know, they give you good energy, give it back. Bad energy, yeah. And like I said, some bullies don't understand something until it happens to them. You know, it sucks, but some of them, you know, learn their lesson by therapy and whatever, and there's like people, there's good and bad in this world. You cannot pretend that everybody's good.
Exactly.
But, you know,
I agree with that. Like when I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of bullies, but majorly, is that a word? I don't know if that's a word, but majorly, we'll find out.
Majorly.
Hey,
it's gonna be somewhere, somewhere in the description. When we meant majorly, say we meant majorly for this. Don't worry, it's gonna be included there.
We'll put up a little footnote. But so growing up, my dad, right, before he passed, he always told me like, and I agree with this 100%, right? Don't agree with everything my dad said, but I agree with this and what you just said as well. If you do not stop a bully firsthand, they will keep on going. They will see a target, and because they have other things going on in their home, because again, they're just kids, right? That's what it is, and they bully adults too, but that's another story. If they have something going on, they're going to find outlets for it. And if you let yourself be that outlet, which I know sometimes it's very difficult not to do that, they're just going to keep on doing it. So very early on, if ever I had a bully, I would put a stop to it immediately. And I would just immediately put a stop to it. If I had to get physical as a kid, I got physical. Obviously, as an adult, you don't do that. There's laws. But friends that would get bullied, same thing. So no friends of mine would ever get bullied near me, because me and a couple other friends would not stand for it, right? If we see someone that we know getting bullied, it's like, nope, that's not happening here. That's not happening at all. Right?
Yeah, no bullying policy.
Exactly, yeah. So
and I like that at school, I don't know about in other states, but at least here in Pennsylvania, if you're a victim of bullying and you know you just don't want to disclose it personally because are afraid of repercussions.
Mhm.
Every school district, at least the one it has a website that the student can report bullying and who was the perpetrator.
Ooh.
So there are some tools there. Yeah, like for if you see a fight, something that is not like life or death situation, you can
Mhm.
report on that website, and it's like confidential if you want to, and it takes from there. So school are taking measures, but sometimes we're talking that the personnel is less than 200 and you have 1,000 kids at school.
Yeah.
It's sometimes it's gonna split your hands. So my message is, if you don't condone bullying and you see bullying, don't keep shut about it.
Mhm.
Speak about it, because if you're not saying anything, you're just being an enabler here in this situation.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh my god, that sounds.
Thank-
Oh, doggo! Bring the doggo! Serotonin! Bring serotonin!
Sorry. No,
It's
este,
cute.
continúa.
Dogs are cute. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that, like if you see bullying and just don't be an enabler by omission, by not saying anything. If you don't want to say it, just find out ways that in your school that you can just report the situation. There are safer ways nowadays because some people are afraid of repercussions. Also, that is slang saying slang, and like snitches get stitches. So some people prefer to stay shut. But remember, this starts with this. This starts with things that are little. If you allowed like all these things happening in adulthood, there are more stuff and more topics that if you stay shut and don't say anything, you're just enabling the situation. So
Exactly.
just say it, just report it. Yeah, find ways to say it, find ways to spread the word that bullying is wrong. And especially, bullying is wrong, period.
Mhm.
But then making fun of a person's disability, something that they're born with, it's like being a bully for a person that has doesn't have a leg or arm or whatever, no eye. It's the same thing because it's something that you have no control of.
Exactly.
You don't have, you mocking a person's physical or mental disabilities. It's wrong. Bullying is wrong, period. You're not the a-hole, dude. But next time, just lower the mama jokes, especially their dad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he used an entire bazooka for something that needed like a pistol. Like he really
He
went
was
all
like,
out.
boom. Yeah, no, dude.
It was a pretty sick burn. But yeah, that's really good. I like that one.
I felt like it was a mixture of happiness, but then sadness at the same time. Like I was like, oh.
To me it was a roller coaster because I was like, this is a sick burn, but at the same time, it's kind of like one of those fat jokes that you shouldn't do, but at the same time, she deserved it, and I was like up and down, up and down.
Exactly. Like, how do I feel about?
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy ride.
Yeah, you're not the a-hole, and I had to go, not the a-hole. Yeah.
I agree.
So
100%.
That's it for this one. Guys, thank you for like listening to us here, and just your support. And if you want to support us further, just a few comments here and there, and sharing and subscribing and will do wonders. At least when we can reach, have some, how you get it, engagement. That's how you call it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Engagement is so important. Yeah. So if you can help and spread the word about us and the channel, I appreciate it. I don't know if you have something to add.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Kale?
So, like Karaya was saying, we're taking a little bit of a shorter approach because we realize we're not getting the amount of analytics that we want to get. And it's probably because the videos are too long, and we get that. So we're cutting it down. We're making each video a little bit shorter, one story per video instead of the two. But the good thing is you will have more content to binge because we're going to be making more videos because we'll be able to film more. So essentially you'll be getting two videos for the price of one, which by the way, the price is free. So please like, comment, subscribe, do everything. And yeah, I think we're gonna be liking this approach. If you like what we're doing here, like I just said, go ahead and support. And the best way to do that is by liking, subscribing, and sharing it with anyone you know, right? And that's it from us, I guess, today.
Yeah. See you guys next time and be safe. Happy New
See you.
Year, everyone.
Happy New
Bye.
Year.